Welcome back to Triangle Strategy. I haven't played for a week or so. Same thing. I think we're ready to do a fight, I hope. We'll see where we left Serenoa last. Aha, we gotta do some weights.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Oh.
Indeed. But I state your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands
Hey,
what it means
sometimes
to
you gotta be
Lord
serious,
of his
dude.
house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to.
Your Highness,
Your
you cannot.
Highness? We're gonna
You
skip
may
a
stay
couple
ashore
more.
if you wish.
Voice acting is fine, but
You know
I want to get to more gameplay. I've only had 2 fights in this
There's
game and
exact, it seems.
like 2 hours of gameplay.
Shall we proceed, my lord?
Okay, let's cast a vote.
Very well.
What are your thoughts
Then
on the
you shall
matter?
place your
Place upon the
coin
scales of
upon the
conviction.
scales of
Okay. So hopefully, this is one of the interesting things. Afrost or Hyzant? What would be a time to visit both? Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it's my duty. Londonier. Okay, the path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her convictions. As the player, you will be bound to this decision of the majority. You can try to persuade others to change their minds. Okay, so you only know at the time that they're casting. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand, and that information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive, okay?
Lord Serenoa.
Okay, before we talk to... Can I go somewhere? Haha, we can talk to these guys. King Ragnar expects great things of you, Lord Serenoa. If there is anything I can do to be of service, simply... I shall learn more about the holy state of Hyzant. I know they lay claim to the source... and thus is all Norzelia's salt. That was a weird statement, sorry. I should like to know more about Frederica's home. I should like to hear more about our home. Well, I want to know more about Hyzant. I kind of decided that last time, I think. I just think they had some really cool armor. Very devout nation, goddess of salt in her teachings. Citizens are her followers. Yep. Hyzant itself is mostly a desert wasteland with the exception of the source. They claim complete ownership of salt in it. So is it like a saltwater sea or something? I'm really curious. Probably best not to take the Rosellan like Lady Frederica should you choose to go to Hyzant. It is probably best not to... Hey. That's my wife. Am I married now? Yeah. Lord Wolford, I know your position, but being part of Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. I appreciate your concern. House Wolford may be a vassal to the crown, but they also possess a very special power. Cozying up to the royal family would do nothing but arouse needless suspicion. My apologies, I'll be more cautious. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's try to convince some people. You want to go. You want to go to Hyzant, do ye? Care telling me why, my lord? Ooh, stories of the miracles performed in the Ministry of Medicine have piqued my interest. So that was locked previously.
You're onto something.
I want to use the one I unlocked because
I've made up my mind.
I want to. Why not? Eredor. Eredor. Okay.
Say,
Doubtless Frost will be a close partner for the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think? Ah, but I wish to visit the holy site of Hyzant. Ooh, I just have a feeling. I would be fascinated to see this society where everyone is truly equal.
certainly.
Who else do I gotta convince? You?
Lord
I forget your name.
Serenoa.
Huette. That's right. Wouldn't you like to test your skills against such warriors?
Quite true.
I didn't read the other options on that one. We're just
Okay.
going with the unlocked ones. Okay. I think I'm done persuading. The rest of them wanted Hyzant. I'm good with that. Hopefully they
It is
all
time
understand.
To cast our vote. Do
Time
we
to
journey
cast
to
our
the
votes.
Grand Duchy of Esfrost or the holy state of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You've convinced me.
Fun. Chair squeaky.
I changed
Sorry
my
if you're
mind.
picking that up.
Forgive me, lad.
Oh, don't worry, man. You vote how you want to vote. I ain't got no hard feelings.
Scales of conviction will illuminate the path.
Yeah, boy. Let them. Scales away.
The way forward is decided.
Okay.
We journey
We're going to Hyzant. We're going to the zoo. We're going to the zoo. And then we're
We have
gonna see
decided.
some
We set sail for the
animals.
holy state. Whether or
Oh,
not
hey,
it
puppy.
proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions.
When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven,
Okay, let's go see them Saintly Seven.
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would... That said, I must offer you a warning as well.
What's going on, puppy?
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interests to remain here in Glenbrook.
Don't hit your face against that.
I fear there may be some complications.
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides.
Oh, we're not married yet.
What complications could there possibly be?
None, if I had any say in it. However, the matter is more delicate than that.
Your lady's hair would draw attention. Unfortunately, none of it favorable.
My mother's hair. The pink locks of the Roselle. Mother once told me of how her people fled Hyzant. Then you know how the Roselle are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of the goddess
Ooh.
regards them as
The
sinners.
goddess thinks I'm sinners, eh?
Yes, I do. But I am from Esfrost, and I... Of course, my lady. Very well then. I will do all in my power to see...
Yeah, sins aren't passed down to kids.
Thank you.
We're each our own.
You've no need to.
I must go. See where and
Whither the river flows. Okay. Sure. Yeah? Is that so, puppy? Is that so? My little itchy dog.
By order of King Regna, Serenoa escorts their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the Goddess's Shield, behind it lies the source, Norzelia's only supply of salt.
I'm still so
Upon
curious.
the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzant.
Dog shaking hands with my boot. Yeah? Is that so, puppy?
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but its grandeur surpasses even my imagination.
It protected the holy state from both Glenbrook. None in history.
Know what's breach the swall? Interesting.
I think.
A most courteous.
¿Qué pasa? Oh, they just opened it for us. No, an army of cataphracts marching out. Ooh, this is a battle map.
what's that sound?
What's that sound?
Indeed. Hyzantians offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day.
Okay.
They thank
Pray
her
to the
for her
statue every
blessing,
day.
for bestowing us with the
To see every citizen pray.
The goddess truly is at the center of all high.
Even so, are there none?
There are none so misguided among...
Okay.
Before we visit the Hierophant,
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit it. We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica remain silent before the...
Silent.
I reiterate that typically, she would not...
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as if she weren't even there?
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to... I have no objection.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize.
We have
Man. That kind of sucks. But, you know, art imitates life sometimes, and people are judgmental for stupid reasons.
That is where the Hierophant resides.
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine none.
pardon?
We are overjoyed and humbled that you...
I am.
That's a
He
little
will
tank.
also
It's
in
pretty
time succeed, Lord.
Like, does it go back somewhere else, or is
The
it just
Hierophant
10?
would hear your true
I
thoughts
don't know.
on the endeavor.
I think it's a significant stepping stone. I think it's a valuable endeavor that will fairly profit everyone. I fear the intentions of the three nations are not aligned. I sense a storm is brewing on the horizon. I think it's a good
think
sign
it
of
a
peace. Maybe we don't have to
significant
play a
stepping
war
stone.
game.
Safe reply, to say the least.
It is an ideal that I can only hope.
If I might ask, what is the idea?
I
share the goddess's blessing with all of Norzelia. The Holy One wishes for a world where people are equal.
I have heard that the people of Hyzant live in equality. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her.
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince. But there are...
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life.
Skip. All important, but I want to fight. Okay. I say that and then I go to this immediate thing. I hope that like catalogs. So I can kind of watch all these videos later. Okay. What we got in here?
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to enter our halls?
Oh, Plinius, you racist.
I can only assume she received special permission, since Minister Lila's showing her.
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can...
Normally, only ministry staff are allowed in. Having outsiders view our work is unprecedented.
We cannot thank you enough for your generosity.
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you...
That we are. In order to cure...
Even illnesses
What
deemed uncurable.
What does that
in
mean? You're
other
studying
nations?
life itself, like biology? You're just
There is
studying
no miracle
living
panacea
things,
in
or
this work.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results with others? Should you?
You want to cure?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes.
Minister
This is
Lila,
dude.
the preparations for the experiment.
My apologies. You are free to take a look.
Okay, we'll take a look around.
Of course, nothing is free in the ministry. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some who will resist.
Who might you be?
Just a researcher. Nothing.
Nothing more.
What was his
Everybody's
problem?
equal if you're the exact same as us. You know, unless you're born a sinner.
Serenoa, I could use some fresh air, if you don't mind.
Which, you know,
But of
biblical
course,
teachings.
let us take a break outside.
Makes me think of this. Because I know you guys just want to hear about it, but I'm a religious man. And it's like, there's not an original sin like some people believe. Like, yeah, Adam fell. Adam did something stupid, but he also did something smart. But because Adam's dead doesn't mean I'm instantly damned. Men shall be punished for their own sins, not their parents'. The sins they atone for are not their own. One cannot help but wonder why they must continue to pray for them. This has less to do with the goddess's teaching than it does producing salt. It makes me wonder why other citizens do not labor at the source. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like why did the Roselle have to be racistly targeted? I don't know. There's a lot of bad stuff associated with religion, unfortunately. It seems idealistic to think a nation can be built on faith alone. If the people are left dissatisfied with will their faith not waver? But what if that brings the people such happiness? I thought the answer is different for everyone. We cannot ignore wealth important for the equation. How has the Holy State achieved such balance? I don't know. So what if people don't want to be freaking walking on this roof. Yeah, take that person's home. Listen to my footsteps. Oh, I can go into. That's right, I can go into houses. Don't mind me, lady. I just coming to talk to you. That doesn't sound. That doesn't sound good. Because of the Hierophant, my needs are met. We got for us. Got a shield, yeah. There you go. Yeah, boys. We got Forest Merchant. Bye. Firestone deals fire type magic damage to single enemy, sets the ground ablaze. Ice Stone freezes the ground. Effect spreads on water. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Thunderstone effect spreads on. Oh, I just read that one. Deals wind type magic damage to single enemy and spreads fire. That's. I'm quite intrigued by all that stuff. Oh, and then here's a oil jug. Renders the selected square flammable. These are upgrade items. I don't know if it's good to buy them, but I am, because I can. What do you got for us? The source. Sorry, I can't say much to know about it. What's up, Roland? Okay, let's see. Oh, steal this guy's thing. Marvels of Noselia, Volume 3. Take that Ice Stone. Nothing like robbing people's houses in RPGs. I've been playing Octopath Traveler recently, and just makes me laugh every time. What keeps going off on my phone? You learned about the Source-Lees thing. Got like 20 notifications in like the last 30 seconds. It's weird. I must ask you to turn back. You cannot pass through here. Is this the slums or something? Oh, that's where the source is. Whew. Wait, what did he say? Must be nice having freedom to roam about another's nation. That doesn't sound good. What do you got for us, Wallboy? Erador? Yeah, this place is sketchy. Yeah. Can I? Can I walk around the Ministry of Medicine? Can I walk through the water? Yeah. I said a splish, a splash, I was taking a bath. Good job, Benedict. Good job, Benedict.
We got our hands on a fine souvenir, thanks to Lady Frederica.
Hey,
It's
Puppy.
quite the feat indeed. Serenoa has terrible taste when it comes to gifts.
That's a fun character trait.
Thank you indeed, Frederica.
What'd Frederica get us?
It was my pleasure.
Should we ask Minister Lila about what ails Lord Simo?
No. Even now, Lord Simone commands great influence.
I understand. Not even our allies can know of our weaknesses, lest they use
Indeed. We cannot risk exposing.
¿Qué pasa? Who got stabbed? What was that?
It appears there is a stir.
I shall
What's
investigate.
going on? Are we getting blamed for a murder? Oh, I'm so curious now. Here we go, battle. Okay. Before we move on, let's make sure nothing to look at. Okay. Let's do this. What
Anna,
the?
What happened?
Some researchers at the ministry ran off with its...
Do you think my ministry was...
Unbelievers.
Heathens who reject them.
What they
At their
sting?
head is a researcher named Plinius, who escaped with...
Wait,
You
Plinius
must
is the
retrieve
racist
these
dude.
documents for us, Exham.
Consider it done.
What?
They could be anywhere in town by now.
I thought
I
because
must
he's
remain here.
racist, he.
Minister Exham, we would be happy to be of service.
We are in your
I
debt.
thought he was a
Lord
believer because he was racist. I don't why.
The men we pursue are researchers, proficient in the arcane arts. The insight of one versed.
Take Corentin with you. He is one of...
Is that Corentin?
Corentin, you are to go with House Wolfwood.
As you wish, Minister.
All right, my friends.
The pursuit begins. Okay. Hewitt's aptitudes, rains arrows, yep. Unit placement, let's see. Recommended units that may prove especially helpful in battle are marked recommended. Who's not been placed?
At your service.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got 7 posted. Okay. You know, that's a good spread. Commence that battle. Okay. Here's the good meat and potatoes of this game. Apprehending the rebels. Okay, team. Do
Plinius,
non-lethal
give
stuff.
yourself up. Even attempting to steal our nation's secrets is a grave crime. One I know.
This research is my life's work. I have poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it. What is so wrong with treating it as my own?
Okay. What happened to the buildings on the
Such
left?
an untainted passion for knowledge cannot hope to survive here.
I had heard that Hyzant was a land without strife. It would seem... We mustn't allow Plinius and his lackeys to get away. After them!
Why? What do you mean simulation mode? What? That's a thing? Alright.
Your orders?
My turn.
You leave me with no recourse.
So all these people mages, is that what's
The
going
hunt is
on?
on.
No, that doesn't reach anything.
must keep fighting. From where shall we strike?
I shall try my level best.
Sorry, scratching my eye. What does Bulwark do? Raise an ally's physical defense and magic defense, yeah. Let's give Mr. Sarah now Bulwark. And the buildings on the left are fixed now, so that's good. Can't see inside them. I don't want to push her too far forward.
Shall we begin?
Yes,
I will end this.
Vertical, is that the one I'm thinking of? Up and down? We'll see if that's... Yeah, it just feels... I apparently need the controls inverted for that, because it feels weird the way it normally, like its default is. Oh, I forgot about that.
To work.
Okay, Corentin. Icy breath. I'm in.
Most interesting.
Man, my eyes hurt. Casting an ice attack on a freezable square will freeze it, though there is exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce the mobility and accuracy of any units. Wait. Did it say sliding on it, or is it just the font looks weird? Yeah, boys.
This will prove useful.
Throw poison.
You won't escape.
Yeah, we got a new skill.
Take that!
Freezing strike.
Battle is ours.
We're just gonna pepper this guy.
My pride is my shield.
You leave me with no recourse. From where shall we strike? Ah!
My eye is itchy. Puddles will form when it rains. A fire attack is cast on a snow or frozen square. An ice attack is cast on a square set ablaze, with exceptions. This effect of lightning will travel through puddles, damaging all units standing upon them. Man, this is a lot more intricate than I was expecting to get, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I thought he cured my guy. I'm in.
Shall we begin?
Do my units... I forget, do units just straight up die? I hope not. Because that make me have to replay this.
Thank you.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
You've left yourself open.
I will end this. With the cat for a better world.
Wouldn't mind a potion.
Shiryu. Do that double thrust.
You don't stand a chance. I grow ever stronger.
Learned rush.
Very well then.
The hunt is on.
Let's hit this guy.
Darkness engulfs you.
Blind him.
Defeat is not an option.
Shall we begin?
Well, we
Good job, team.
I see a path to victory. My knowledge grows deeper.
I shall do
Oh, I
what
guess
can.
we'll face that way. Can we reach?
Your wounds are thank
Heal
you.
my good friend on a bird.
I fight for peace.
I don't know if that reaches, does it? Ooh, barely. Freezing
Are we not
strike.
finished?
Very well then. Charge! My lance strikes true. Defeat is not an option.
I know we're not
To
like
lead,
beside you,
I must
like,
grow.
but because he's back into
Time to
corner, I
take
feel like
flight.
the dual attack would have been cool. Let's just end this guy.
Realize
Finish
the
him.
gulf between this was
There
destined
is
to occur.
no mercy on the battlefield. Stay composed.
Hercuet.
I shall do what I can.
Cure the
Thank you.
bird.
With clear eyes, I move forward.
Learned for those in need.
I will end this.
So, it falls to me.
Why did I, what? Oh. I wish I would have
Have to survive. My
asked for a
turn.
confirmation of that attack. I accidentally hit the wrong button.
Defeat is not an option.
Lord Serenoa can start heading this way.
Here I come.
What? Short bow. Don't actually hit the healers in a war.
Realize the gulf between our skills.
I can still stand. Two actions worked.
I shall try my level best. You
Bippity
are
boppity boop.
overconfident.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Who needs healing? Frederica?
Allow me.
I keep saying it wrong. It's Frederica, but I want to say Frederica, which is kind of the same thing.
Now then, to work.
What does Frosty Fetters do? Deal dice, single enemy, have a chance to silence them for 2 turns. Freezes the ground. You can end here, it's fine.
You understand, don't you, Corentin?
As a fellow researcher, I understand your plight.
They have to survive. You will regret ridiculing me. Cold wind blows. Charge! You don't stand a chance. For the honor of House Wolfort.
Wolfort.
This isn't good.
Shall we begin?
It ends here.
I will end this.
Victory is not yet out of reach. It is time
I
to
will do
strike.
my best.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are
I think the bird takes more hit, or hits
Now then,
harder.
To work.
Gets hit harder. Frosty Fetters.
I do not miss.
That didn't work.
Very well then. Take this! Where shall we strike? My turn.
Ransom.
This battle is ours.
Why did I hand it? Ah, I don't. I'm not. There's some issues with selecting stuff in this game.
Heed my call. We can win this. This power will protect us.
Learned Flame Shield, awesome.
Troubling. Your defense is weak.
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
This will be of great use.
So, it falls to me.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Well, Serenoa, I have you chasing phantoms.
I won't lose.
It's actually probably better to attack from this side.
You don't stand a chance.
My goddess.
My goddess,
Not
I
her
am not your pawn. I am
pawn,
merely... Oh man. Was it right to kill those rebels? I don't think so, but it's what the game told me to do. So we did it. Hopefully he was just a bad guy.
What did you hope to do with our secrets? Sell?
No. We wished knowing we would be granted no such liberty here, we were
You have our gratitude, Lord Serenoa.
Okay, I didn't miss much. That's weird. Police state. Fun. Always fun. It's like it's good to have laws and people follow them, but it's like it's also good to be free.
Very well then.
Welcome to our ranks,
See
Corentin.
your studies to your heart's content.
Yeah, we got Corentin on the team. I wonder if Fleas would have, like, I wonder if he was an option to get. Freeze field slows enemies, creates obstructions. Ah, excuse me. Okay. Okay, well, that's where we're going to end this episode today. We're going to save, and thank you everybody who watches. Hopefully the recording quality went up. I didn't alter a lot of the sound and stuff, we just kind of skipped the cutscenes. Again, I'm just making this for fun more than anything else, so hopefully it's a great rest of your guys' day.